hey, it's me doing a voiceover. I gotta do something about this. Every week I forget to do something with the voiceover. Anyway, here we are at Pigeon Row headquarters in Toronto. There, cool effect. Okay, come into the studio now. All right, hey. Okay, I gotta find a way not to do that because I hate when I transition from a picture of me to a to me live. It's just weird. By the way, my camera this week, I don't know, it's been adjusted. I look a bit like Marty Feldman. For those of you old enough to remember Marty Feldman. What are you making a face for here?
You look like Marty Feldman?
Yeah, remember Marty Feldman?
Yeah, but what is the connection? Why do you look like Marty Feldman?
My eyes look like they're looking different directions. Don't they? My eyes look a little
That's because you're not looking at the camera. There you are. Now you're looking at the camera. There, that's better.
Is that good?
Now you look like the guy from Manos Hand of Fate.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Steve Buscemi.
Hello.
Yeah, you kind of look like... Either it's like the illegitimate child of Steve Buscemi and one of those goldfish.
Look, my eyes look like boobs. Look at that, my eyes look like boobs.
Wow.
Now they're bouncing boobs.
Nice.
My eyes look like boobs with eyebrows.
Reverse
great.
cleavage.
Right off the bat.
Oh, we get the train wreck this early in the show. Way to go. Okay.
I think we're running a bit hot audio-wise, just based on all the feedback I'm getting, but...
People are saying I'm too loud?
No, I'm saying we're having issues.
Oh.
Wait, the people are telling you that?
No, I'm saying I'm having trouble with the various levels on clips.
Who's the eyebrows guy from Breaking Bad?
Where the hell did Nick go?
I don't know, he went to the bathroom.
I had nowhere to...
Oh, okay. Because she's talking about audio and I look over and Nick's not here.
Who's the eyebrow guy from?
Okay, anyway, welcome to the show. It's Ed the Sock Lives, I'm Ed the Sock. Tonight, a special treat.
Car wash.
Apparently later, Anthony's going to busk for us.
Yeah.
Anthony brought his guitar.
It's open.
And he's going to be busking for us a little bit later.
Yeah, everybody.
Nobody here has any change, but nonetheless...
It's okay.
It's a terrible time to be a busker or a panhandler. Who carries cash anymore?
I accept Bitcoin. It's all digital now.
Oh, okay, yeah. So apparently in San Francisco or someplace, they gave panhandlers like those wireless debit card readers.
Yeah, little swipe and go. Yeah.
I don't know. There's something odd about rather than, sir, can you give me some spare change, or sir, could you swipe your card?
Yeah, you might
just tap if it's under 100.
Well, it opens up the.
I hate tapping.
It opens up the opportunity for the homeless to steal someone's identity, and then they would go from being on the street to being.
Well, then the guy whose identity was stolen will be on the street, and it'll be like Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I love that movie.
It was a great movie. All right, Gianna, what's the problem with tapping?
I hate tapping.
Why do you hate tapping?
I don't know. It's just it doesn't give you enough control.
What do you mean control?
Over your card. Because you could just tap everywhere.
Well, but you can only spend $100 per transaction.
That's
not really.
There's a problem with that, though. So the fact that it's a tap sequence, it doesn't authorize a password. It just authorizes the transaction to the card.
That's right.
They've had problems with this. People in New York have little machines that are POS.
Yeah.
And they just...
Piece of shit?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Point of sale.
Point of sale.
And if you have a tap card in your purse, in your wallet, in your back pocket, and they get close enough to...
Yeah.
They can activate
it and just do whatever transaction they want, up to the maximum of the capability of the tap feature.
So it's like somebody stealing your wallet with $100 in it.
No, that's more true in the U.S. than here because they don't have centralized banks, and so it's easier to exploit.
Hold on. I'm bored. Okay.
Because Ed is not technically inclined.
Here, do you want to hear a joke about tapping?
Go on.
Okay. This man goes to the doctor. He says, "Doctor, having a problem with my penis." And the doctor says, "All right, what is it? Let me see." Man takes out his penis. The doctor jumps back. Whoa. Okay, that's all kinds of colors. I've never seen anything like that before. And he says, "I'm not sure what to tell you. I'm going to give you a cream, and come see me in a couple of weeks." Couple of weeks, the guy shows up. Pulls down his pants. Doctor jumps back again. He says, "A cream did nothing. Look at that penis. Look at I've never seen colors like that in a penis."
Look at that penis. The doctor.
Doctor's pretty much ready to give up. The guy leaves. Comes back 3 weeks later. Man pulls his pants down and he says, I realize it now. I need hands for this joke. He says, "The penis is totally normal." Okay. And he says, "Oh, look at that. It's normal. What did you do?" He says, "I tapped it out." He says, "What do you mean you tapped it out?" He says, when I go to the bathroom and I urinate, I tapped my
Well, you
penis
should
at
be
the
the ball,
end
should
to
be
get
the
rid of the
ball.
excess drops.
Both of them.
This is what were you doing before that? He goes, I was just wringing it out. There you go.
Towel-sized.
All right. Okay. Lonnie's not. Yeah, there you go. Lonnie isn't here tonight. You may notice because he sent me a note saying that tonight would be touch and go because he has a client. Now, when someone tells me touch and go and a client, first of all, you're a really bad prostitute or a great prostitute if you can make money just touching and going. But yeah, he had a client that, and it was touch and go. But apparently that client did something to his mouth. Yeah, what? He posted that. He put that up. Where's the client, Lonnie? Don't post pictures of where you really are when you make up stories about where you're supposed to be.
The client took the photo.
Hashtag hello, hashtag
Yeah, also,
ladies.
maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it was a yearly pap test.
Maybe the,
Yeah.
oh boy. Oh,
Wow.
I hope the doctor sterilized that before
Let's.
giving him a taste. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about this crap going on with the guy who got fired at Google. I don't know if you've read about it, but guy posted a manifesto and got fired for it. We're going to talk about that. Hey, Raya, I need to see the piece of paper. Raya's back, but you didn't know she wasn't here last week because you never see her anyway. What else am I talking about?
You know who else is back?
Yay!
Hey, there he is.
By the way, you know what I have in my head? I have, so we're going to talk about the It's Pat thing. You know that song by the freaking, there you go, Land is
That's
very
back,
happy,
too.
Bonerland ahead is
Oh,
I
back.
have my
I missed
tools
that.
back.
You know
I
what,
missed that.
you know that song by the Cranberries? You know?
Zombie?
Yeah.
Zombie.
You know that song?
No,
It's stuck in my freaking head
Is that
like
what
an
you're talking
occupying force. I've tried other things. I tried
That's a
humming
pre-chorus.
Conjunction Junction
is-
Yeah.
today to see if I could get it out here. Conjunction Junction, what's your function? Didn't work. I tried interjections. Interjection didn't work. I still got you have to, you have to, you have to.
Oh, linger. That's you.
Linger.
Right.
It persists. What, Leanna?
You know what the best earworm remover is? The problem is you get this song stuck in your head.
What?
All the things she said by Tattoo.
Oh my God, that is so true.
Why did you do
Through my
that?
head.
Because you
All the
want
things she
linger
said, all the
out of your
things
head.
she said.
All the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head.
Also,
Your earworm is gone.
wicked
Replace
video
with another
to
earworm.
watch on mute.
Every tattoo video. There's a better
You
one.
can
We're
try
gonna
that.
trade.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I like that song.
Well, you
Not
can't
as
do it
good
because you
as
don't have
Tattoo.
hands.
What
Not
about if
as
I had
good
$1
as
million?
Tattoo.
If I had $1 million.
When did this become a
had
concert?
$1
Shut up, all of you.
million.
Oh my God, look at that shot. Look
What
at
shot?
that shot. That microphone. Look at it.
What's wrong with
This
it?
is
looks like a
on
woman
Winners
Sean's
2.0.
prop.
What?
It's
This is
huge.
on
Oh,
Winners
there we go.
2.0.
It matches.
Yeah, it's on Weenus 2.0.
There you go.
Like that's weird.
It's a giant robot cock.
I don't see the resemblance.
Why'd you go there?
I,
All right.
Hey, Jed just got out of Venus.
I know,
first
big
time.
time.
Yeah, she did.
Congratulations. That's a huge
She always
milestone
just got
for you.
Venus.
You just got your V card lost to Unweenus.
I have self-Venus.
By the way, has anybody seen this show?
What?
It's you know what's it called? It's like Winona Vampire Hunter. What the hell's it called?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. Has anyone seen this show, Van Helsing?
Winona
Watch the movie.
Papaya.
I'm aware of Van
No, it's not the
Helsing.
movie.
It's
not,
a different,
yeah,
completely
it's not.
different
It's not
thing.
Hugh Jackman. That movie was so shit. It was amazing.
It's not the movie. It's not the anime. Because both of those had things to recommend them, especially the anime, which was cool with like Alucard and all that stuff. This is a Netflix show where the entire first season is discovering that there is a member of the cast who is related to Van Helsing when the name of the show is Van Helsing.
Kind of like Grimm.
Kind
Only,
of,
like,
well,
longer,
not
more
worse.
drawn out.
Oh, it's
So
it's
anyway,
like
the show
worst
is
thing
about
I've
this
seen.
woman vampire hunter, and so the world is taken over not by zombies, but don't call them zombies. They're vampires that move eerily like zombies.
And the show uses all the zombie fiction tropes, like
I
over
like
and
the
over and
show.
over again.
It was so crap, and it was so like predictable. It was comforting, like a mother's lullaby. It was just I could say the lines before they did, but there was something compelling about this Van Helsing show. The problem was the least compelling thing about it was Van Helsing. The main character. I don't know if it's the actress or if it's what they're like the way they wrote the show or directed her, but she's dull as paper. There's a guy in it, Mohammed, this young black guy. Every time he's on the screen, it lights up. But Van Helsing, the woman, not so much. Oh, did we do spoiler alert by saying her name is Van Helsing?
Oh.
No! Technically, yeah, but it's obvious from the beginning. The
They-
show's called Van Helsing. She's the
Exactly.
lead. Gee.
Is she Dutch?
It's like not knowing that a movie called Dracula is going to have Dracula in it.
What do you mean is she Dutch?
Well, Van Helsing, it seems
not-
like a Dutch name.
Yeah.
No, do you not know
Dutch.
what Van Helsing is?
Is it something about vampire hunting?
Yes, Van Helsing was the guy who
Abraham
chased
Van
Dracula.
Helsing, yeah.
Oh, the guy who what?
Abraham Van
that's
Helsing.
Chased
true.
Why don't you get your guitar and do something useful?
Ed, why are
I
you
have
an
hiding
amp.
behind a plant?
I was just gonna say.
Oh, look.
It's like you're trying to interview Zach
Look,
Galifianakis.
it's
Peekaboo.
my, it's,
Peekaboo.
I was serving in Manila during World War II. There
Very
we were.
Gone with the Wind.
It's like Charlie
Your
Sheen.
eyebrows match the leaves.
Yeah. Platoon. There we go. Hi. Whoa.
Wow.
I just moved like a Sasquatch.
You're
You know, they always
lurking.
move so fast you can't get them on camera. Anyway, I had speaking of Van Helsing, I had a great idea. They're rebooting all these old shows, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. Now, you guys know that I have an affection for the 80s show Manimal, right?
Of course.
Now we do.
Okay. You guys
We
know
did
what
not.
Manimal is?
Nope.
Is it a
No.
man and a half?
Manimal was about a criminologist, that's him in the middle, Jonathan Chase, who learned the ability to transform into any animal under the sun. Now, because of special effects budget, he transformed into an eagle or a panther. That was pretty much it, and a snake sometimes. So he hit his favorites. So they would have him like actually. You see on the bottom of that picture. See how he's transforming into the panther.
So this is like real life Brave Star, but not
More
the,
like James Bond.
All right, anyway.
not,
Seems like
not
a
in
pre-
the old west
seems like a-
or the new west.
So he
Precursor
solved
to
crimes
Animorphs.
by turning into these animals, and I thought, it's a great concept. But here's my concept for the new Manimal. Okay, it's a guy who only thinks he can turn into a panther and an eagle and a snake. So like he's walking around on all fours in the background, or he's sitting there flapping his wings, trying to be like he's sneaking up on people, thinking nobody will know because he's just a bird. But it's actually just him flapping his wings.
Up in a tree.
Yeah. He's like crawling around on all fours like he's a panther and hissing. He moves a little bit like a snake.
I like this.
Wouldn't that be awesome? A guy who thinks he can turn into animals but really
See
can't.
that? The grass.
Wouldn't that be an awesome show?
But is it constantly getting arrested in Central Park?
Nick and Anthony appreciated that one.
Well,
All right. Anyway, that was my thought. How's the chat going? Giada, Anthony?
Pretty good. James just said when you went behind the leaves,
Yeah.
that was the grassy throne instead of the iron throne. I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones.
I don't.
Well, you should. It's pretty good.
Tell me what to do. All right.
Just giving you suggestions.
That wasn't a suggestion. You told me to do it.
Well, you should.
It wasn't I think you should. It said you should. Okay,
Yeah,
you're from
you still
Italy. I
should.
understand. You don't know all the social niceties yet.
Gary's asking if Ed ever gets washed.
What kind of stupid question is that?
I have to.
Like
I
I
left
don't-
that to you.
Like I don't observe hygiene all of a sudden?
Let's
No, remember those
Well-
sessions after the porn star interviews back in the day where I had to like scrub you down with a toothbrush because you had
With that-
bronzer
with
and
that hand
lipstick
gesture.
all over
Yeah,
you?
I actually just called that a loofah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Well-
kind of like a little loofah sponge.
Ed used to be a twin, but he came out of the dryer once.
No, don't go there, Nick. Do not go into that stupid ethnic humor. You've no idea how many times I've heard like, "Where's your twin brother?" Okay, you know what? My brother, his name is Lewis. He was in the Operation Desert Storm. And he's a little screwed up. Okay, that's all. We don't talk about it. All right.
Somebody else from the chat is asking if you are Rick Sanchez. Are you Rick Sanchez?
Am I Rick Sanchez?
When
Are
we
you
went from
Rick-
Is Ed Dirty to Are
John-
You Sanchez?
Yeah, am I a dirty Sanchez? Is that what he wants to know?
Well, I mean, John is asking, are you Rick Sanchez? That's the
Well, okay.
the question.
I asked, and let me put this back to him.
To the table.
First, who's Rick Sanchez?
Yes.
Maybe I am him and don't
I'm
know.
gonna Google him.
It's
Rick
Rick and Morty.
Sanchez.
Oh, the cartoon, Rick and Morty. Thank
Yes.
you. That came to us courtesy of a guest who's here today. Let's walk on over
Oh,
there.
that guy.
Yeah, okay. Let's walk on over.
Past that
Walk
light
on
that
past
takes
that
out
light that
everybody's
kills
heads.
people. Where's the hand mic? There, Nick, give the hand mic to the young man.
Here we go.
All right. All right. This is Matt. Hello, Matt. How are you?
What's going on, guys? Pretty good. Thanks for having me on here.
All right. So you come to us from Ottawa Carleton University.
Yep, I live in Markham, but it's where I go to school. Okay.
All right, and what are you, now I know this answer, but what are you taking?
Journalism.
Ah!
What?
Well, so as I said to you when you told me that, it's like, so you like running into burning buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on the being hungry part. Haven't eaten since 6 p.m. today, so I'm going for the full day.
Oh no, if you're a journalist, you haven't eaten since 6 p.m. Sunday. All right. Honestly, I think you should try to go into something that is more suited to the times and is more of a future, like a blacksmith. Something that something that's a little bit more rugged as a career. So you're here tonight observing us, correct?
Yep.
All right. What have you seen so far?
Well, first off, one of my favorite shows on the internet.
Oh really?
Whoa.
Hey! What the hell else is he going to say he's here? But okay, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
And what kind of journalism do you want to do? What kind of beat?
I'm still figuring that out, but I'm actually published in Capital Magazine, so it's a business magazine up in Ottawa.
What'd you write about?
It was on eco-friendly housing and eco-friendly housing and companies whose main kind of product that they sell is clean energy advising.
Wow, how did you stop yourself from falling asleep while writing those?
Hey.
Because I fell asleep hearing about them.
Ramen noodles.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
yeah. So did someone assign that to you, or was that your choice?
They did. I walked into a media mixer. For people, everybody says it's impossible to get a job in media. Maybe I just got really lucky. But I walked into a mixer with people there, met a woman who said, I'm looking for writers. I said, well, I can put 2 words together. She's like, well, I need 500. I was like, well, I think I can do that. And walked out with 2 stories and $400 in my pocket after that.
What the hell?
That's
You
awesome.
got paid for writing?
Yeah.
How about that? Paid for writing. Jeez. All right. Another way to help get jobs in the media, pictures with goats of the people with goats, not on their own. And if you don't have any, Photoshop is wonderful.
Goat impression.
I'm trying to figure out how this actually goes together, but I'm having nothing here.
That's okay. That's good.
Okay.
And you're a journalist. All right. Okay, Clark Kent. So we're glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Okay, if you have anything else you want to say later on about clean energy, whatever, keep it to yourself. Okay, pass the mic over to Max. Let's say hi to Max.
Woo! Max.
Now, Max, tonight is a special night. We're premiering your Hinterland Who's Who.
Oh yes, this
Later
is
on.
very good.
Now, what we did is we took the Hinterland Who's Who, and Max did a voiceover for it, so we're going to be playing that a little bit later. Not right now, but later. Is he excited, Max?
I am very excited. This is an honor. I never thought I would do this because I used to see those Wildland, shorts since I was a kid. So I never thought that there'll be a day that I would do a voiceover. So I'm very honored.
You
that
see,
I'm gonna do
Max?
this.
Dreams do come true.
Well, thanks. That's why I'm here.
Okay, great. Thank you. Max is here to make dreams come true. All right.
And I know that I'm still looking for a place. So any of you people, know that's affordable.
Right. Yeah, Max is looking for an affordable place because his mom's in a home
Nursing
now,
home, yes.
nursing home, and so they're selling the place, and Max needs a crash pad, something affordable. So and he needs it by October. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. You don't hold any crazy wild parties anymore, though, right?
No crazy wild parties. Just
All right.
a video game and TV.
Okay. You don't walk around the halls naked anymore?
No.
Okay. All right.
Anymore.
Okay, great. All right, so hopefully people can help out with that. And if they, you can always email the show. You can email hey@funetwork.tv, HEY, if you want. And we can help pass on some information to Max. Though I'd be leery of anything anybody watching this show tells you. I think I'd be doing you a service not actually having you talk to them. All right, thank you, Max. We'll take a look at that later. All right. Okay. Look, it's a whole other perspective.
What was that noise?
Sounds
Wow.
like a loud fart.
You alright, Raya?
Yeah, there was some real weird noise that went on here.
I don't know.
A couch slid, I think.
Oh, the
the
couch
couch
food.
couch slid.
Yeah,
Sounded
we've
like
all
a
had a
drill
couch slide
stripping
down
sound
again.
to me.
Yeah. This is weird. Look, it's like nobody's ever seen the back end of this production.
Oh
Well, it
my
looks a
gosh.
lot nicer now because we actually have 2 screens, and thanks
Yeah.
for like showing what's coming up on the show. Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Ah.
no privacy anymore.
All right, and you can see a preview of what we're going to be talking about next
Yep.
on the other screen there.
Yep. Because now we have a second screen.
Glad I
That's
brushed
right.
my hair today.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
'cause
too.
We,
we got-
have a video card made in the last like 8 years in this machine now.
All right, and there's Anthony and Giada.
Hey
You
guys.
should come and take a look at this. Hello.
What am I seeing?
What's his name?
Uh,
Nick?
somebody made a meme already.
Nick already made a meme about you.
All right, let me come over and
And
see
about the Rick Sanchez show.
Oh!
There is a show,
Rick
Morty!
and
A
Morty?
show with a sock, Morty! That was
Yeah,
my
that's,
voice
that's
over it.
funny to somebody.
It's an interesting
Can't
animation
see
guess
style.
very
we
well
should-
because
I
they're
like it.
shooting the screen.
Because that's from that show, right?
Is
The
this
Rick
on
Sanchez
Facebook?
show?
The Rick and
It's
Morty.
on our Facebook,
It's on our
apparently.
Facebook.
Yes, it's
All
been
right.
posted into
Yeah.
the chat
It's
All right,
posted
I'm
into
back
the
by
now.
Nick
All
Guida.
right.
Shout out to Nick Guida.
Okay, so as I promised, we're going to talk about an issue. Now, Indie 88, Indie 88.1 is a radio station in Toronto that plays, guess what? Indie music.
Kinda.
Okay,
Kinda.
Kind of.
Kinda indie music. All right. Well, they can't play just indie music. They got to pay bills.
Yeah, a ton of CanCon there.
Anyway, I thought I got along with these people really well. They asked me to host their cruise, their July 1st cruise last year. I did a great job. People were all very happy. And then after that, something happened, and they went sour on me somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was willing to let it lie. Because if I talked to you about every media outlet that I have a problem with, this would go on forever. But then I saw this last week. Actually, Nick linked me to it on their website. We take a look, Leanna.
What are we, the Indie 88 website?
Yeah, please that.
All right.
Okay, there it is. MuchMusic VJs, where are they now? Part 1. Can you scroll down a bit?
I saw
Yeah,
that.
sorry, we're off the
Yes.
rundown. Like, we're out of order, so that's why I was...
You're out of order.
Yeah.
The whole system's out of order.
Okay,
Anyways,
what-
it's looking at the careers of your favorite VJs. You see that?
Yep.
Okay, let's go through and see who they have.
Of
Steve
course,
Anthony.
Steve Anthony's first.
Yeah.
Steve Anthony, very
Yeah.
legitimate. There's Matt Babel.
He's friends with Drake.
Hang on a sec. Back up. Don't go so fast. Matt Babel. Didn't really know this dude. I don't know why he chooses to spell his name like a flat paint. But you see it, M-A-T-T-E, Matt. Like, what's wrong with M-A-T-T? All right. Anyway, don't know the dude. Never really knew the dude. I don't have to like him because I'm pretty sure he likes himself enough for both of us. All right, next. Jeannie Becker, never a VJ.
Never.
Okay,
VJ.
that's what I thought.
Never a VJ.
Yeah.
Just an excuse to drop in a name people recognize. Never a VJ.
Poorly researched.
All right, next. Rick, of course, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
That's a great photo, though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's,
awesome.
that's awesome.
Everybody loves Rick. Rick has been my good friend for many years, and of course, Much Music in the days when it was worth watching. Rick helped make it worth watching
Totally need to point out that that's Captain Obvious that he's with.
because that was
Because
obvious.
that was obvious.
Totally
well done.
obvious,
Well
yeah.
done, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah,
well
thank you.
done.
Okay, next, Monica Diol, absolutely. One of the founding personalities of Much Music and Electric Circus. So absolutely deserves to be there. Erica M is next. Absolutely, one of the founding personalities of Much Music. Next, Denise Donlan, never a VJ.
No.
Denise was a co-host of The New Music, and to give her credit, Much Music being the good channel that
She
it was.
ran the channel.
Yeah,
like,
Much Music being the good channel that it was for so long was because of Denise
but
and her
isn't it
vision.
so typical that a woman runs Much Music during its golden age, and they treat her as a VJ?
Yeah, never a VJ. So it's 2 people here, never a VJ. Next. Rainbow? Okay, Rainbow's a friend.
Yeah,
Good guy.
Rainbow was a fun VJ. He's a good actor. He's been in a number of Canadian series. I don't know how the hell he keeps getting work. That guy must have pictures with goats. He's a good actor, but people usually, when you're a good actor and you
But
have one series,
of all
they make
the
you go to the
pictures-
back of the line. You don't get another one for 15 years.
Of all the pictures they could use of him, why some
Is that the
messed
one
up
they found?
Instagram
Yeah.
picture? Like,
They've been
Fine
Instagramming
research,
all of them.
that's why.
Yeah.
They must
Okay.
have pushed this
I
out
guess
last
if they
minute.
have Instagram.
Jennifer Hollett. Jennifer was a VJ.
Yep.
She's become very active in politics on the NDP side. So Jennifer currently works for Twitter Canada. And it's amazing to me that I have a friend at Twitter Canada, and I still can't get fucking authorized. What's that thing?
Verified.
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 She was the first person to put me on TV.
Really?
Yep.
Was it part of her She Bops dance group or whatever?
She pulled me out of a lineup at the Silverchair Intimate and Interactive in 1997.
She pulled you out of a lineup?
Oh.
Yeah, there was like a huge lineup for. It was raining.
Sorry,
It was
where
like-
I come from, Nick, that means something very, very different.
She's from
Yeah,
St.
no.
Anne's.
yeah.
All right, next.
Fair enough.
Namageni, absolutely. Namageni is one of the more brilliant people that I've ever known. She never got proper respect on Much Music. She's now, amongst other things, one of the hosts of The Agenda on TV Ontario. Very smart girl, a great VJ. Glad to have her there. Then there's this person, Avi Lewis. First of all, never a VJ, ever. Secondly, well, I don't wish to cast aspersions on the man himself. If I ever were to come across a human shitbag, I would call him Avi Lewis. Okay?
Nice.
This guy was a snot. Every time I saw the guy, like, his nose in the air, Mr. fucking intellectual. Fuck you, Avi Lewis. Fuck you. All right? Okay, look at him with that smug face. I'm Stephen Lewis's son. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck
It
you.
looks like he just smelled his own fart.
And his wife, Naomi Klein, wrote an article about me years ago, and she was underhanded about it. She had a political slant on it, but she didn't tell me or anybody when she interviewed us. And she asked me questions that had nothing to do with it, and then took the answers and made them like they had something to do with the questions she was putting in. So, fuck you, Avi Lewis. He may be a nice guy now. Who knows? He may have changed.
Probably not.
People sometimes change. They grow up. They mature. But back then, fuck you, Avi Lewis.
He could have gotten like ass cancer, and now he's nice to everybody.
No, I don't wish any ass cancer on him. I wish him no ill will. I just, if I never see him again in my entire life or afterlife, that would be fine.
Oh, now you're guaranteed to run into him at some party.
Oh, fuck it. Doesn't matter. He never talks
I
to
think
me
he's
anyway.
working next door at Dundas.
I don't trust anybody who
All
wears
right.
He's a
transitions.
bartender now.
Next, Sukyin Lee. Yeah, Sukyin was a fixture for many, many years.
We met.
Yes.
So that makes
Yeah, we did.
sense.
We met her one time.
Nardwar, of course. Nardwar
Yeah.
added a unique personality to the channel.
But how come, like, even Nardwar gets, like, a proper Instagram photo, and what they use for Rainbow is, like, right before he's abducted by
it's a
aliens?
video.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, it's a video. Awesome.
Scroll.
Now, apparently. Oh, there he is.
That ain't good.
There you go.
There you go. Rainbow's a good guy. I spent some
That's
time
a better
out in
photo
Vancouver.
than the
Better,
first.
yeah.
That's a little better. Spent a little time out in Vancouver with him when he was shooting Stargate. Good guy. All right. Now, Leanna,
Yes?
if you could do a search, Nick says there's a second.
Yeah, there's a part 2.
There's a part 2, which I didn't
All right,
know
well,
about.
can I go back to your camera while I
Yeah,
do
go back
the
to my
search?
camera while you
Okay,
search.
Here we go.
Did I mention I didn't particularly like Avi Lewis? Did
Yes,
that
you
come
did.
across at all?
Who?
You
Yeah, who?
did mention that you did like Avi Lewis.
Yeah, thank you. I don't want anyone to be mistaken. But on that list of favorite VJs,
Got it.
3 of them were never VJs. Okay, let's go to the next list. Part 2 from Indie 88, those bastards. All right, part 2. Teresa Roncon?
Who?
Whose favorite was she?
I know who she is.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
and
for you.
there's no
Now-
picture coming up.
There's a story behind this.
Okay, well, hang on a sec, Max. We'll come over to you to hear the story. This better be worth my walking over here. Give Max the microphone. All right, Max. Here's the story of Teresa Roncon.
Now, back in 1994, they used to do this event, like they've been doing it for 12 years, called Elvis Karaoke. Now, when I was skinny and was able to have a lot of energy, like I still do, like I was
Now you're Vegas, Elvis. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Here's the story. 94, Elvis Karaoke, August 16th. And this was the anniversary of his death. I was doing That's Alright Mama, and I was about to just jump off the stage and do a full split. And Teresa Roncon probably didn't see me coming, but as soon as she saw me, I was flying and went down on the floor. Now she didn't expect I was coming.
And
Did you do the splits on her?
No.
oh, that would have been a story. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so she saw
That would have been
basically
a
she
Halo
saw you
deathmatch.
performing.
Yes.
Okay, she saw you
Mortal
performing.
Kombat feature.
All right. Okay, let's continue with the list. Yeah, let's continue with the list.
Sorry,
It's all
I was
right.
consuming water. Okay.
Okay,
here we go.
next. Who was next? Hannah Simone is next on the list.
Yep.
I never really knew her. She was there for about 45 seconds, and then she went on. I think she's on that show New Girl.
She like me, has an Instagram account for her cats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's important. Now, Hannah, by all accounts, nice woman, but she was only there for 5 minutes. Okay, next. Oh,
I know this guy.
all right.
Best last name ever.
Devin Salty Dick? Yeah.
Montreal Elite.
You know what? I already said everything I needed to say about Avi Lewis. Let's move away from Devin.
I love the right here, though. Soltendijk ended up marrying his former publicist from MuchMusic, Ashley Applebaum, and the two have been inseparable ever since.
I like ended up like they were on a
Yeah,
desert
yeah,
island
like
together
what a
from a
coincidence.
plane crash.
Yeah, like,
What a
whoops!
coincidence.
Yeah, whoops.
I just fell out of church!
What do you know?
Got
I love how
married.
good you make me look.
I don't know.
Marry
That
me.
was Applebaum. I don't know. That was in a church.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Strombo.
Yep.
Yeah.
People think of MuchMusic, they think of Strombo, and there he is. That was when the helicopter rescued him from that boat he'd been on for 73 days. All right. Okay, next.
Another of all the photos out
I
there,
know.
they picked this one.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's George's look now. That's he's a little more laid back. He's gone back to the music.
What, cultural appropriation and skinny jeans?
I was gonna say.
Well, these guys
Cultural
look like
appropriation.
Skinny jeans.
These guys look like they're getting a
Cultural
congratulations.
appropriation.
No, the jacket.
Okay, George is a man of many cultures. He's got lots of ethnicities
Is
in
he
him.
probably Greek?
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm pretty sure
He's-
Strombolopolis is
yeah.
not a First Nations name.
No, it's Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a lot of letters. You could rearrange them.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
his mother's Ukrainian. Did you know that?
No.
All right.
Wow.
Sarah Taylor. Sarah's a nice girl.
Sarah was always nice. Yeah.
Sarah's a nice girl. She deserves to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Amanda. I love Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda's
I
great.
remember going to Amanda's house and shooting a video where we played this VHS tape we had of porn bloopers.
Whoops.
And she actually watched that with us.
Oh,
all right.
that's the stream.
Yeah. Oh,
Hang on.
Okay. Waiting for the stream.
Much
Waiting
music.
for the stream to
Much is
rise.
watching.
Oh.
Apparently the
Gonna have to start a new one.
okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
Apparently the signal is a lot like a man with a prostate problem.
Well, we were going for 30 minutes, so...
Waiting for a stream.
Gotta repost one, or will it?
Hey, maybe I should change my battery now.
While you're at it.
Ugh.